Annapolis, Maryland. This is the historic district. To me, it's all the historic district. I mean, it's amazing. Now, we're on Maryland Avenue between the Naval Academy and the State House, which I think is under renovation, to check out a joint that had been a Greek restaurant for 70 years. Well, that's until three Irish dudes cruise into town and say they're going to make a go of it. And they open up Galway Bay Irish Pub.
Corned beef popper in the window.
It's just like in Ireland.
We have a Dublin dip sandwich.
And the food's real deal.
It's solid. The shepherd's pie. Fish and chips. It's a real treat.
A lot of Irish joints in this town that you're a fan of?
One. You're leaning on it.
Oh, good. And this joint's leaning on the true Irish roots of owners Anthony Clark and Finton Galway. Is there a bay called Galway Bay?
There is. That's just a coincidence. I don't know why they named it after us. Can't figure it out, but what the hell?
I like these guys. They run with that Irish moxie. But there's more than Irish accents keeping this place legit.
Drop in one order, fish and chip.
Meet classically trained chef Mike Marone.
I like to put a little bit of me in as much of this menu as I can and not stick with a straight Irish.
So sure, Mike's doing the Irish classic, corned beef.
It's the chunk corned beef. That texture is killer. It's amazing.
But he's stuffing it into cabbage rolls and making what I'd call Irish sushi. What do you think of the stuffed cabbage?
They're great.
What are we making?
This is all the spices for the pickling spice for our corned beef.
Like the cornucopia of spices. And what's this for?
This is for the cabbage wrap.
All right, get rock and rolling.
All right, we start with dehydrated onions, chili powder, mustard seed, black pepper, white pepper, allspice, which is the flavor for corned beef.
That is the kicker.
Yes. Granulated garlic.
Oh, look at that magic trick.
Granulated garlic.
Hey, nothing on my sleeve.
Little cloves, whole peppercorns, bay leaves,
Balife, yes.
coriander, crushed red pepper.
So you put all this together. How long will this rub sit on?
The rub doesn't actually go on the corned beef. The rub goes in the boiling water.
So your brisket comes in raw?
It comes in corned.
You're going to fortify it with more flavor.
Yes.
And with Spices R Us. A little bit of water, covering it by a couple inches. So now onto the stove, 5.5 to 6 hours?
Yep.
Oh, you better hurry up. I'm starving. So cooked, cooled, and ready to roll.
Yep.
This is where just scientifically we should jump in and just check it. Just for you, I do that. Oh, you drink this through a straw.
Yeah. And I like to cut all my pieces thick.
Okay, so we're going to take these now. What's next?
Inside of the cabbage wraps, 2 spoons of this mustard.
Ooh, caviar.
Irish caviar. This is a whole mustard seed that's soaked in Guinness.
Where do you find this?
It is imported from Ireland.
It really looks like caviar.
Yes. The Guinness seems to soften up the seeds. You can taste the Guinness.
At least you can.
Now we add the mayonnaise, a little salt, a little pepper, a bit of heavy cream.
Okay, so this goes into cabbage rolls and is served as a dipping sauce.
Yes.
Make it happen.
I mix some plain old mashed potatoes. Then I add all my corned beef, plenty of this mustard sauce. Can't have too much. Then it's just a process of mashing this up. Take some steamed and chopped cabbage leaves, take some of the mix, not too much. Get it to size in the middle. It's a simple burrito roll. Pop them back into the steamer for a little while and soften up the cabbage.
Irish fog. Just like that.
Just like this. Still nice and tender. Serve them like Irish sushi.
This Irish sushi is the bomb. I love the cabbage. Cabbage isn't cooked too far to where it's falling apart. You get a good amount of corned beef in there, creamy potatoes, nice bite of the mustard sauce. Anything wrapped and stuffed in cabbage, in my opinion, is a win. I would order this in a heartbeat. Nice
Very
job.
good.
Irish sushi.
1 Cabbage Wraps.
Great comfort food.
I use it as a dinner, actually, a lot of times, even though it's on the appetizer menu.
Calamari.
It's not your typical bar food.
Reuben.
What makes it so good here?
You know what? There's no TV.
That's funny. There are no TVs in this joint.
So you're always talking to people. How's it going, boys?
Most people think of Irish pubs as the pub,
Right.
the crack side of it.
The what side of it? Crack side?
C-R-A-I-C is the Irish
Roll up
word
the
for
crack.
fun.
Really? The pub's part of it, but the food really has to be the mainstay.
Yeah.
I dig it, man. No, you can't drive the car. So that's it for this trip, but don't worry, there's plenty more Triple D joints all over the country. I'll be looking for you next week on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Hang on a second. I'll tell you something. Our proud owner, that's me. You guys are taking to the picture win. No?